Ms. Legalista here. Thank you for joining. I want to go back to something I have brought up in the past, and that is cloning of voices by scammers so that they can try to get money from your loved ones and from people that you know. So call them up, leave them these messages saying, "Hey, I'm down here at the jail. I need some money for bail. Hey, something happened to my car. Can you Cash App or Venmo me or Zelle me some money?" And it's really not you. They've cloned your voice because guess what? You're like me, and maybe you've put some videos out here on social media. I want to go to this Guardian article that's going to talk about some of the things that you can do to sort of thwart this type of scam that's going on. There are a lot of ads in this. So let me scroll down. Like I said, this is from the Guardian. And the article is warning social media videos could be exploited by scammers to clone voices. A lot of times in the past, what they have found is that it's been like grandparents as scams where they think one of their grandchildren is calling and is in trouble. Well, the first thing we say is call that person up independently of the call you just got or the email or text you just got and see where they are. See if it's actually them. This says research released by Starling Bank finds 28% of people have been targeted at least once in the past year. This article just came out today, which was one of the reasons I wanted to share it because it talks about something that I've been mentioning before, a way to kind of get around this. Consumers have been warned that their social media videos could be exploited by scammers to clone their voices with AI and then trick their family and friends out of cash. Scammers look for videos that have been uploaded online and need only a few seconds of audio to replicate how the target talks. They then call or send voicemails to friends and family asking them to send money urgently. And that's one of the key things that you need to think about this. A lot of times, it's not some sort of situation where they need money next week. They really try to exploit the sense of urgency, the emergent nature of whatever the circumstance is that they're in. That's why the I'm in bail, I need some bail money or I need something for a ticket right now or they're going to take me to jail. And a family member is going to feel really upset about this and they're going to want to do something. It says research released by this Starling Bank, I told you, found 28% of people had been targeted. And usually they're using AI to clone your voice. But here's the kicker. It says 46% of people did not even know this type of scam exists, which is why I'm sharing it with you again today in this video. And 8% said they would be likely to send whatever money was requested, even if they thought the call from their loved one seemed strange. And that's what has happened in the past. People will get the call and think it's the person, but it's a family member. And especially if it's a younger family member, there's this need to let me just do this anyway and take care of it because I don't want whatever bad thing that could happen. I don't want that to happen. So, yeah, it says people regularly post content online which has recordings of their voice without ever imagining it's making them more vulnerable to fraudsters. Well, I mean, everything you do now, basically living, makes you vulnerable to fraudsters. So, I don't want to tell people, and maybe this is just me just having a different opinion, live your life. Take pictures, share pictures on social media with your family and friends, share video. I mean, if you want to be a recluse and not share anything, that is entirely up to you also. The thing you need to do is also recognize what the consequences and risks of sharing that information can look like, which is why I'm talking about that now. The lender is now suggesting that people use a safe phrase with close friends and family to check whether a call is genuine. Scammers only need 3 seconds, so it's important that people be aware of these. So let me scroll down here. It says they talked about this cybersecurity agency that said in January, AI was making it increasingly difficult to identify phishing messages where users are tricked into handing over passwords and personal details. And so that's part of the reason why banks and other financial institutions say all the time, we're never going to ask for your information, so don't provide it to us. But what if it's a cloned voice of a family member? What if you think it's your husband your wife, your spouse calling you saying, "Hey, I forgot the password to such and such. I think I'm not putting it in right. Can you tell me what it is?" Or I need your card because something funky is going on with mine and I'm over here at Home Depot trying to purchase something. Can you give me your card information? If it's a family member, then you might be turning over information to someone that's either legit or not legit. It could be a scammer because it sounds like a family member. Have a safe phrase. Come up with your safe phrase that you're going to share with your family members to say, hey, okay, that's all fine and dandy. I will give you that info on the phone if you can tell me what the safe phrase is. But I've always said in these videos is hang up on that call and say, let me call you right back, or let me text you right back. I'll come over to where you are and bring the card, see you face to face and make sure I'm the one talking to you, and see what the person then says on the phone. Okay, yeah, I'm right here over at wherever. But if they say, oh, no, never mind, that's a problem, it's likely that you may have someone out there who has chosen to make clones of your voice and is now going to be trying to scam you. And so that gives you your first alert. Now you have a red flag to keep your eyes and ears open and prepare for that in the future. So, first of all, just continue to independently verify. And second of all, come up with a safe phrase that you share with your family and friends, and they're the only ones who know it. So that when you run into this instance where someone is calling and you think it's your family member or your friend, ask what the safe phrase is. All right. Okay. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Mwah. Peace.